My name is Heb. I am a software engineer and Cohort Lead on the JavaScript Bootcamp. I've been at North Coders for 2.5 years now, just over. I did the Bootcamp in October 2021 and started shortly after in March 2022. From a very young age, I've always been a bit of like a video game nerd, and I've always been interested in that. It's been a big hobby of mine, and knowing how things work and how to build those myself is something I've always wanted to do. What drove me to make the decision to change my career and do the bootcamp, really, I think COVID was a big factor in that. My background previously was in arts and then retail, so I'd done a lot of customer service, but nothing really like coding before, so that was a big jump to make. It's one that I'm really glad I did, and I think a lot of people similarly have had factors or events in their life that drove them to want to make that jump, and I see it all the time at the bootcamp, which is nice. It sounds corny, but I think the people and the atmosphere, like the team here, is really, really nice. We all have a lot in common with coming from backgrounds and changing careers, which is really nice. That unites everyone. It's a really progressive company, very people first, and I think I feel really looked after here. I also feel that I have a lot of agency in how I work and how I run things, and that's something that's really nice about the team, is that if we have ideas, we can pitch that to people and make things happen, which is nice. On the JavaScript Bootcamp currently, we are going through quite a lot of changes, updating the curriculum to be more in line with what our hiring partners are after, but also what our students we think would most benefit from, which is really, really exciting. It's a big change, a big shift that is going to happen. It's going to happen quite gradually at first, but hopefully next year, there'll be a lot of exciting changes coming. I think something that's really nice about the team at North Coders as well, especially in the classroom team, is we are in a position where we have a lot of female gender minorities in positions of power, and being able to show our students that they also can be leaders in teams in wherever they end up post-bootcamp. That's something I think that really feeds into all of our interaction with students, both during and after the bootcamp. It's really a working relationship with the students, and they feel that they can come to us and ask for advice as they take that step outside of North Coders and into their first jobs as developers, which is really important to us. I would ultimately say go for it. Don't be afraid. The whole makeup of the tech industry, I think, is changing a lot. There's a lot of demand for people from different backgrounds to join the tech industry and go for those roles, because ultimately the way that innovation happens, I think, is by getting different perspectives in a room and having those conversations. The only way that the makeup of those teams gets more equal is by people being brave enough to just take that leap. If you're joining this and you don't know anyone in this field for the first time, there are lots of events that you can find online that are free even, or virtual, say on LinkedIn, and I would just start going to that and listening to speakers, listening to people who have made that leap already, so that you have role models and people who you can maybe reach out to for that advice.